Hey everybody, it is your travel agent David, and I've put together the best 7-day itinerary for Western Europe. I hope you like it. If you're thinking about going to Europe, you've got to try this itinerary. So let's check it out. Okay, so day one and day two, you're going to be in Old Paris. Now, when you get to Paris, we're going to assume that you're flying in kind of late. So if you get in earlier, then you're going to have some flex time. But I didn't want to plan too much and crush your time frame. So when you get into Paris, go check into the hotel and then relax for a little bit, and then we're going to get into the evening activities. Now, I've put together a recommendation of a few hotels. I'm going to, right off the bat, be honest with you. No parlez-vous français. That's about it. Oui and bonjour and hoo-hoo. But I'll tell you what hoo-hoo is in a minute. But that's pretty much that, and baguette and french fries, pretty much, and croissants. Oh, see, maybe I know more than I think I know. But you'll see, I don't know that much. So I apologize. So your hotel recommendations, I put a 5-star, a 4-star, and we'll see if it has a star ratings together. So for your 5-star, Le Meurice. For your 4-star, the Hotel Le 123 Sébastopol. And for your budget friendly, the Generator Hostel. Now, or Hostel. Don't worry about trying to figure out how to spell this stuff. I'm going to take this transcript and I'm going to put it into the description so you'll have the exact correct spelling. And you can try and figure it out on how you say it. And if you're from France and you're watching my video, because sometimes I have people from those countries watching my videos and they like to correct me, please just forgive me, right? Or whatever, you just share some grace with me. So day one in the evening, we're going to go down this Seine River. Okay, we're going to see unforgettable landmarks like the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre and Notre-Dame, all this architecture, park space. It's just such a fantastic cruise. Now, if you're going to go take this cruise, I really recommend that you book it ahead of time as they get full. You'll see what I'm talking about. But you're going to have plenty of opportunity to have the Eiffel Tower behind you. You can take crazy pictures like you're trying to climb it. If you're with your loved one, you can take pictures with kissing on it. Everybody's sharing their phones so they can get pictures and stuff like that. So it's a really good opportunity to do that. And the sunset in Paris is phenomenal. Now, once you get done with that, we're going to go get dinner at Le Propque. It's Paris' oldest cafe. Now, when you go to Paris, just know that you're paying for the view. So if you're sitting outside, it's going to cost you more than if you're inside. If you're sitting in the inside at a window, it's going to cost you more than if you're at the back of the restaurant. And then if you're sitting at the back of the restaurant, it's going to cost you a little bit more than if you're sitting at the bar. So depending on your view and your seat will dictate what your price is. Now, the hoo-hoo, I learned this trick. Apparently they get mad that tourists know this trick, but our tour guide from Trafalgar, when we went to Paris, he's like, hey, if you're going to go out to eat and you're having slow service, go hoo-hoo. That's kind of like France's way of saying pardon me or excuse me if you're trying to get your server's attention. So hoo-hoo. And you'll be good to go. Now, if you have some flex time also, you may be interested in catching a dinner and or a show at Moulin Rouge. You can get a dinner show combo. It's about 250 euros, or you can just go for the show, and it knocks it down to about 167 euros. It's definitely something that I think you should try and do at least once. Don't take kids there, but it's a really good show. I just don't know that seeing it more than once is worth the cost for it. It's worth it. I just don't know for the repetitiveness if it is. So day two in the morning, we're going to visit the Eiffel Tower and Trocadero Gardens for some panoramic views. Now, maybe you can go and get some sandwiches or maybe some grapes and cheese and some wine or something like that. Bring a little blanket. And maybe you can have like a little brunch or snack or maybe a little picnic at the Eiffel Tower. That would be pretty cool. Or the gardens. It'd be a nice little topper for this trip. Now, in the afternoon, we're going to go to the Louvre. We're going to go to Champs-Élysées and the Arc de Triomphe. Now, if you want to be triumphant at the Arc, follow these steps. 1. On the side of the roundabout, there's going to be some stairs that you can go down and across and get up into the Arc. Now, with that said, I never took them because I found out about them after I went there and came back. So I haven't physically seen them, but I was told that they are there. If you don't use those stairs, then you are going to have to play Frogger with a lot of cars going the roundabout super fast. It was insane. Like, we're all like all these little tourists, like they go forward 1 or 2 lanes and then come back a lane, or go forward a couple and back, and it was just like we're going boop 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 boop. It was insane. I've been in combat and I was like more afraid of getting hit by a car and that. Like, if you've seen John Wick, you'll see how they drive. It's just insane. So just be safe about it. And then in the evening, visit Montmartre and the Sacré Coeur Basilica. I know I said that wrong. Sorry. But you're going to enjoy a charming French bistro for dinner. That might be a good place to pop in the Moulin Rouge as well. So that completes Paris. Now, in the morning on day 3, we're going to depart from Paris to Brussels in Belgium. Now, you can take a train. It's about an hour train ride or so. The flight's probably about a 35, 40-minute flight. But it's definitely going to be faster to take the train than the airplane because you got to go through all the airport security, blah, 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 blah. Now, once you get into Belgium, your hotel recommendations for that, I got a 4-star and I've got a budget-friendly modern opportunity for you. For your 4-star, it's centrally located. It is called the Dominican. And for your budget-friendly, we're looking at the Meninger Hotel, Brussels City Center. Now, I've not stayed in any of these hotels. These are just kind of what I've been like looking for. There's a plethora of hotels. I kind of just looked for one that's kind of as center as possible. Now, in the afternoon, we're going to visit the Grand Palace. Now, the Grand Palace is a UNESCO World Heritage site, and it's surrounded by stunning architecture. And then we're going to stroll down Mannequin-Pied and explore Mont des Arts. So that way you can kind of experience some of what Belgium has to offer. And then you're going to visit the Royal Palace of Brussels. That's a pretty cool place to check out as well, especially if you like palaces. In the evening, we'll try some famous Belgian waffles and some chocolate. Now, if you've never had Belgian waffles before in Belgium, make sure you put some chocolate sauce on it. You're welcome. Now, in the evening, try some dinner at Chez Leon as well. It's known for Belgian specialties like mussels and fries. So if you don't know what mussels are, they aren't these. They're actually like clams in a different way. But yeah, if you like seafood, there you go. I like to seafood and eat it, but I don't like seafood. Now, that rounds out Brussels. Now, day 4 and day 5, we're going to go head down to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Now, you can take a train. It's about a 2-hour train ride, or you can fly. It's probably going to be about an hour flight or so. But again, going through security and stuff, it'd probably be faster to take the train. In the morning, you're going to go check into the hotel. You're going to drop your bags there. Your hotel recommendations, there's the Dylan. It's a boutique hotel near the canals. Another one I want to put in there is the NH Collection. It's right by the canals too. It's about 350 yards or so from the Amsterdam Central, which is this train station. There's the Ibis Styles Amsterdam Central Station. I stayed there. I wasn't really impressed with it, but the price was good. It was clean. It was really old. The windows are very thin, so you can hear a lot of the street traffic. So you're going to hear ding, ding, and stuff like that all night. And then if you're looking for something that's more budget-friendly, this is great for young travelers. The Steoke Amsterdam Vondelpark. Now, here's how Amsterdam's kind of set up. If you take the train in, you're going to take the train one way or the other. If you fly in, you're going to take the train into the train station. It's about a 20-minute train ride. So just take the train in from Brussels. And then when you come out from Amsterdam Central, the Ibis is going to be like across you'll see there's like a little restaurant right here. You got some canals with Lovers. That's the name of the company, Lovers Canals. You go straight forward, and the Ibis will be on your right hand side. Okay, I'm not really exactly sure where the Dillon is in relationship to this, but if you go to the NH collection, you go across the street, take a left, and it's right in front of you. And you have a great view of the train station. There's a great place for you to sit down. There's some steps down there right by the canals. You can just watch the canal tours go back and forth. The sun sets back over to your left if you're sitting there. It's just a really nice atmosphere in that area for the hotels. I really wouldn't stay too far away from the train station because the ambiance is right there, and you're kind of centrally located near the red light districts and the museums and the shopping and the tours and everything like that. Now, for day 4 in the afternoon, you're going to visit the Rijksmuseum, followed by a stroll in Vondelpark. Now, Amsterdam is very walkable. Very walkable. You're going to come up with, if you haven't been there before, you're going to see a bunch of bicycles. Bicycles rule the world there. Bicyclists have the right of way. It doesn't even matter if they don't have the right of way, they have the right of way. You're going to hear ding, ding all day. Ding, 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 ding for them coming around. If you cause an incident with a bicyclist, you're going to be at fault. Okay? I've never felt unsafe in Amsterdam, but Amsterdam is also a dirty city in the mornings because they throw all the trash out into the streets and the seagulls kind of tear it up. So it kind of takes away, I'm just being honest with you, Amsterdam is awesome. The architecture is awesome. There's a lot of history there. You can do a lot of different things there, but just be prepared that in the mornings, if you get out early, you're going to see the trash. Now, they do a very good job at picking it all up. In the morning, by like 9 o'clock in the morning, it's pretty much all gone, but it will be there. And then in the evening, explore Jordan, one of the coolest neighborhoods, and have dinner at a restaurant called Gretje for traditional Dutch cuisine. Now, day 5, we're going to call this Explore More of Amsterdam. So in the morning, you're going to go visit the Anne Frank house. You need to make reservations in advance. You cannot just walk up there because they sell out so fast. So before you leave the States or wherever you're at to go over there, make sure that you've secured well in advance the tickets to go into Anne Frank house. I have not been there because every time I try to make the reservations, they're sold out. So just be cognizant of that. Then you're also going to go to the Van Gogh Museum. And in the afternoon, we're going to explore Dam Square and the Royal Palace of Amsterdam. Now, that place is really cool. Again, if you're walking around Amsterdam, you're going to have a fantastic time. Now, by this time, you may have accumulated some swag from Belgium and from France. So if you're looking for a post office, just know they do not have any in Amsterdam, like the center points. If you go into the train station, there is a postage place, but you have to have access to a printer because they make you print something out at your hotel, sign it out, fill it out, and then ship it out. So it's very difficult to send stuff from Amsterdam. And then in the afternoon, that's afternoon, and then in the evening, head to Leidestein for nightlife and enjoy dinner at one of the vibrant restaurants there. Now, if you're going to go to Amsterdam and you want to check out one of the main things that it's known for, if you're staying out right by the train station, if you're staying at the NH Collection and you're looking at the train station, go to your left and then take your first left at I want to say it's the 1-star or 2-star hotel. That's what it's called. Take a left, go down there, and you'll follow the traffic around the canal around to the right, and you'll be there. Just know that Amsterdam smells like a wacky tobacco. And if you are going around Amsterdam and it's very hard to find restrooms, and all throughout Europe, you're going to have some coins with you, some euros with you to pay for toilets. They do not usually have them for free. However, in the RLD, the red light district, they do have 4 public toilets. They look like cylinders, and you walk in, you kind of go around, and then you can do what you've got to do there. They're unisex, and everybody will see your feet and everything that you're doing. So really just designed for liquid. It's rather disgusting, but when nature calls and no one's there to answer, the red light district will not disappoint you. Again, the red light district is probably just a couple blocks. They got some museums in there, some shops, some shows. So depending on what you're looking for, you can find it. Now, another tip, if you're going to Amsterdam, they're very friendly about marijuana, but you cannot buy it in public. You're not supposed to smoke it in public. You're supposed to buy it from a shop, and you're supposed to smoke it in a coffee shop, and that's what they call it. So just be cognizant of Amsterdam. Now, day 6 and day 7, we're going to go to Berlin, Germany. So we're going to depart from Amsterdam Central Station, or you can go to Schiphol Airport and travel there. But in the morning, it's about a 6-hour train ride or a 1-hour flight. So this one may be better to take the flight than the train, because even if you spend an hour or so at the airport beforehand, you're still coming out ahead. Now you can go to when you go to the airport, if you fly in, you can buy round trip tickets for the train. If you go and take the train in before you leave, when you know you're leaving, you can go buy your train ticket for your departure train to Berlin, and that's one less step that you have to worry about. Now, if you are trying to figure out the boards and where to go and everything like that, don't worry. They have 2 stations right by the main exits that go into Amsterdam, with attendants there that can help you plan your routes, tell you what station or what track everything's going on to and stuff like that. And for the most part, everybody in Amsterdam speaks English as well, so it's not that hard to communicate with anybody there. Now, once we get into Berlin, your 3 hotel recommendations: the Hotel Adlon Kempinski, that's your 5-star. The Student Hotel Berlin, that's your mid-range. It's modern and cool. And then for your budget friendly, and it's located in the central part of Berlin, Wombat City Hostel Berlin. In the afternoon, we're going to check out the Brandenburg Gate, the Reichstag building, which is their parliament, and then the Unter den Linden Boulevard. And then we're going to explore Berlin's Cathedral and the Berlin Wall Memorial. Now, in the evening time, we're going to walk along the East Side Gallery. That's the longest remaining section of the Berlin Wall. Now it's an open-air gallery and a graffiti art gallery. And then have dinner at Nenny Berlin and the 25 Hours Hotel Bikini Berlin. And then day 7, we're going to explore some more of Berlin. Berlin's huge. There's a lot of history that's been there, right, from the World Wars and stuff. But we're going to go in the morning. We're going to go visit the Pergamon Museum and the Museum Island. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the Jewish Museum in Berlin. And then in the afternoon, explore Alexanderplatz, the Berlin TV Tower, and shop in the vibrant Haxner Market area. Now, if you're going to go in the wintertime with this, there's a bunch of winter markets, Christmas markets that are going to go there. I'm going to try and get in there next Christmas and spend about 30 days in Europe and just travel all the Christmas markets. In the evening, enjoy a farewell dinner at Katz Orange, one of Berlin's most popular restaurants, known for its modern take on classic German dishes. Now, to summarize the itinerary, we're spending day 1 and 2 in Paris. Day 3 is in Brussels. Day 4 and 5 is in Amsterdam. Day 6 and 7 is in Paris. You're going to hit 4 countries in 7 days, so it's a little bit aggressive, but it gives you more opportunity for more culture in a shorter period of time. Now, tips for traveling. Train travel, consider buying the Eurail Pass. It's flexible travel between cities. For flights, the Paris to Brussels, Amsterdam, Berlin, they may be the best options, especially the Amsterdam to Berlin. And pack light, because many of these cities are best explored on foot. So pack light and comfortably. And enjoy your European travels. And if you want to adjust any of it, I would say, maybe spend 1 day in Amsterdam. You can probably knock out the better part of everything in 1 day in Amsterdam and take 1 day in Brussels and make it 2 days, and then take a train. It's about an hour or so train ride to Bruges. Bruges is a fantastic city, little town. They got a lot of chocolate factory and stuff like that in there. It's just a really cool vibe. And then head back in the evening to Brussels. But other than that, this is the quickest way to kind of stay around the little western area of Europe to maximize your potential for culture experiences in a short period of time. If you have any questions about anything or you want to book a tour, make sure you hit me up and I will do my best to make sure that we take care of you. Now, as always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really means a lot to me and will help my channel out.